Welcome to Waiting for Batman. I'm Eli Wilbur.
I'm Justin Daly.
We've had a bit of a break.
Like 2 weeks?
Any time away from Batman feels like forever to me. I don't
Kind
know.
of.
Right? Like,
There's like that dark period where there's no Batman movies.
Right.
Like especially like in the 90s when you're like, when's the next VHS coming out?
as much as I can sometimes bash society and what's going on in the world today, I'm glad that I was born in this generation as opposed to like my parents' generation where you had to wait for Michael Keaton's Batman and even Adam West. Like they looked forward to Adam West. Yeah. That's a dark period. I do jest because I do appreciate that Batman a lot, but at the same time, this is a good time. This is a good period in time for Batman fans of all ages because, look, Gotham's on. The Adam West Batman series just went to Blu-ray.
Oh, really?
So if you're an Adam West,
that cutting edge 4x3
you know
video.
What, you joke, but they remastered it. It looks beautiful.
Well, better. It's on Blu-ray.
They remastered it. I saw a side-by-side comparison. They have the side-by-side comparison on YouTube.
Yeah?
It's great. We're not talking about Adam West. We're talking about Gotham. We're talking about Batfleck. We're talking about today's Batman, the Batman of our generation. Gotham came back today, not today because you're seeing this tomorrow, if that makes sense. What do you think overall?
I liked it.
All right, so there it is. We're gonna do a little different show. If you've been tuning in, if you have been watching the show, typically it's just me sitting here talking with the camera. But today we got Justin. I've had a few weeks to kind of decide what I want to do with the show and segment it a little bit. So we're gonna do a few things. We're gonna do Gotham review. Then we're gonna talk a little Batfleck. We're gonna talk about Batman versus Superman because every week there's something, there's some news, there's some leaks.
This movie better be like 12 hours long because I hear so much stuff about it.
I mean, they're always talking about something new that I'm like, how are they going to fit that in?
Yeah.
We'll talk a little bit about that. We're going to talk about some just general Batman news because there's always Batman news going on in the world. Batman is just everywhere. So we're going to talk a lot about Batman, so let's dive right in. All right, so the first segment is called The Rogues Gallery because every episode of Gotham, there seems to be a new villain introduced or a new character in general. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a rogue in order for us to talk about them, but I couldn't think of anything more creative than Rogues Gallery, so there it is. We had a lot of characters were really focused on in this episode, which I really like about Gotham is the fact that they are able to focus on so many different characters and they give just the right amount of time to each storyline. What was the one that stuck out most to you? Which character, which rogue or character stuck out most to you?
Well, the character that stuck out most to me, Jesus, what's his name? Fish Mooney's main henchman.
Butch, yeah. Butch has slowly become a more important character.
Well, you know, they used a lot of misdirection because it was like, I'm looking at him, I'm like, oh, he's just totally going to betray. This is going to be the end of Fish Mooney. That's what I was feeling like the entire episode.
We're expecting that.
You know, there was that scene, towards the end of the episode where he's sitting in the car with his good friend listening to some classic tunes him and the buddy used to listen to.
Yep.
And what does he do?
Shoots him
in the head because he chose Fish Mooney. Because he knows Fish is up to something. Mm-hmm. So it makes me feel, just because, the way his character's acting, it makes me feel like Fish Mooney may be here for a while.
I'm so up in the air because, as some of you may know, I'm not a huge Fish Mooney fan. It's not, at this point, it's just because I'm just so bored of that character. I feel you. I feel you on that. I'm more interested in Bullock. Oh, man, Bullock, this episode was awesome. Yeah. I'm more interested in the other characters, so where Fish, I don't know. Sometimes she has her moments. She had some really strong. Jada Pinkett Smith is a really strong actress. I'll give her that.
Oh, yeah.
She had some really great moments with Butch where you could tell that she knows what's going on.
Right. And she could tell that Butch was having some second thoughts in there. Mm-hmm. I mean, in the middle of their conversation,
they were having a moment.
So, can I trust you anymore? Or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And that's what I like about her dynamic is that she can see things coming. She's very intuitive. I mean, that's why she is so high up on the food chain. We got introduced to some new characters, some new rogues, new villains. Yeah. This new character what was his real name? What did they say his real name was?
I don't know.
Anyway,
Electrocutioner.
The Electrocutioner.
It kind of felt like an afterthought kind of thing. Like, it really doesn't have much to do with what's really happening. Although they did hint towards, like, normally they have this formula where it's like, they start investigating something, by the end of the episode, they're done investigating it. They caught him, or it led to something else.
Right.
But this one, it's going to be like, okay, Electrocutioner's in the next episode, and now we get to see him kind of not in Arkham being just some weird patient. Yeah. He's apparently electrifying GCPD.
I'm interested to see what the new formula is going to be with that. But it's cool to see that we're bringing in another villain from the DC universe.
I like that Gotham keeps it very familiar.
Yes.
So you're never really too
I don't
confused.
want to see new characters, to be honest. Me personally, I watch Gotham, I watch these comic book shows to see the things that I love. Another familiar face to Batman fans, Leslie Tompkins. If you're not aware of who that is, she is a character she's probably one of the few characters in the comic books who knows Batman's true identity. Right. She also knows Catwoman's true identity, and she's kind of like the peacekeeper between those two characters. And she's his go-to doctor. If Alfred can't take care of it, he goes to Leslie. There seems to be kind of a romance brewing between her and Gordon, which is cool.
It felt like there was more chemistry between those two than there has been with Barbara.
She's
and
a much
Jim.
better actress, in my opinion.
I guess it may come down to the acting.
And I don't mean any disrespect to the girl who plays Barbara. She's good looking, but I don't know. I'm also annoyed with that character.
Was Leslie Tompkins also Two-Face's psychiatrist?
No, she was never a psych. She was never a psychiatrist. Okay. She was just a doctor.
Just cut that part
out. We don't want Justin to look stupid, but we'll keep it in. That's the Rogues Gallery for this episode. All right, and in our next segment, waiting for Batfleck. Batman versus Superman.
How long are we going to have to wait for Batfleck?
Too long.
It's another 2 years or something.
No, 2016. Right? So next year. There's been a lot of news going on with when are they gonna drop the Batman versus Superman trailer? That's what everyone's talking about because Age of Ultron has a trailer out, Star Wars has a trailer out, and my whole response to the whole thing has been hold your horses, guys. The movie's not coming out until 2016. And Marvel or Avengers and Star Wars are coming out next year. Right. So that's why we've seen
Avengers
trailers.
soon-ish.
Like mid next or mid this year. I'm sorry. Mid this year. I keep forgetting that it's 2015. The rumor is that they are going to drop a Batman versus Superman trailer with Mad Max Fury Road.
It's going to be a great day.
It's going to be a great day.
I'm going to watch Fury Road, but before that, I'm going to get a glimpse at friggin' Batman versus Superman.
I can only hope that they continue the tradition, the Chris Nolan tradition that he started with his trilogy, and that they do an IMAX thing, show an actual scene.
Yeah.
Because I know that was Nolan's thing and whatever, but at the same time, Warner Brothers, you can do whatever you want. You can say, hey, we're taking his thing. We're going to do our own thing. I need something. I need to see.
I need to know that it's real and I haven't been living a lie.
Hopefully we'll be seeing a teaser or a trailer or something when it comes to Mad Max. So that's exciting. There it is, waiting for Batfleck. In just general Bat news, unrelated to anything else we've talked about, there's always some just general Bat news.
New Bat thing.
Yeah, just something Batman in the news. Because like we were just saying, Batman is just so important.
He's the most important thing going on right now,
there's just so much news around it. There is a cosplay company in the UK. They're called Crimson Coscrafts, and they made a really fantastic bat suit using a 3D printer. Are you aware of what a 3D printer is?
I am aware.
Okay, I just read about this thing. This is amazing that these things even exist. They've made a bat suit based on the Arkham Origins game, and man, it just looks so good.
Is it like the beat up one, or is it like the pristine? Just put it on, ready for the night.
The pictures aren't great. They're kind of Instagrammy, so you can't. It's hard to tell, but they look a little. They look like maybe they've put some damage on them, just to dress them up a little bit. But they're all black. It's not like because in the game it's gray. It's gray and black or whatever. But they just did it stark black because I guess that's cooler. But regardless, It's amazing when it comes to fans and fans making Batman stuff. I just think it's so cool, and it inspires me in a way to just be like, you know what? Maybe I will never get the opportunity to do an official Batman story of any sorts. So I'm just gonna do my own.
Right.
You know, I'm just gonna make my own costume.
I'm just gonna be Batman with my 3D printer.
There it is. You know, let's just be Batman and Nightwing. There's the Bat news for the week. We have Batman cosplay, a really great looking Batman cosplay in the UK. Come on, America. Catch up, guys. What's going on? All right, well, there you have it, man. Gotham review. We did some Batfleck. We did some Bat news. Expect this every week, guys. Yeah. This is the new show. It's not just going to be me talking.
I want more Batman still.
I know, right? I mean, you just can't get enough. You can't get enough Batman. So hopefully, you know, two guys talking about Batman is enough. But look, we're not the only two guys on the internet talking about Batman. So after this, you're probably going to go turn on another Gotham review, or you're going to go turn on some Batman with Batman.
And it'll never be enough. It'll never matter. It doesn't matter how long Batman exists, like the next 150 years.
I maintain that unless one day I actually become Batman, I will never be fully satisfied. Right. That's the show for this week. Until next time, I'm Eli Wilbur.
I'm Justin Daly.
And this has been Waiting for Batman. Thank you so much for watching, guys.
Still waiting for Batman.
Still waiting. Well, man, so we got 62 subscribers. We got 32 videos. We got over 4,000 channel views. And all thanks to these guys.
Thanks, guys.
So, hey, guys, thank you so much for watching us. Thank you so much for clicking that subscribe button, for just watching the other videos that are on our channel here. We really appreciate it. But look, 62. That's no 69. All right, that's my number. That's my number, 69. Let's get to 69. And then after 69, I'm going to be like, hey, let's get to 169. And then let's get
It's always multiples of... It's not even a multiple of 69, but, you know, whatever.
Yeah, just we always need to be... 69 needs to be in there. So...
Right, sure.
Help us out, guys. Let's spread the word, share the video, click that share button, because that's the most important button in the world right now to us. Share this. Share. We're two hungry guys. We love Batman and all, but... Look, that's not enough. We need food, we need shelter, we need clothes, and the only way you could get that.
We need 3D bat printed suits too.
And how do you get a 3D Batman suit? Money. So look, we need you guys' help. Help us out. Subscribe, spread the word, help us become rich and famous so we can be like Kevin Smith or Chris Hardwick or any of those fanboys who have shows now.
Yeah.
Look, we're no hot chicks. We know how it works. Only hot chicks
get
cool
with
shows.
Enough money, we could be hot chicks at this point in day and age. If you really need us to be that,
look,
you know,
we'll
just give me money.
It's an audience world right now. It's all about if the audience wants it, they get it. So,
right.
Hey,
so I'll CG boobs on my face if that's make my conversation.
We'll get the transformation if that's what it takes to get you guys to share. Yep. Just help us out. Subscribe, share. Thank you again for viewing and for sharing and all that greatness. And we'll see you next time on the Villains of YouTube.